Welcome back to another 206 208 sports video. Today we got our week 1 predictions. College football is finally here. Jeff, let's go.
Yeah, it's here. It is time for our week 1 predictions. Week 0 went. We already had an upset. Week 0, pretty crazy
How
in
about all 4 teams not
Ireland.
covering? All 4 teams not covering the spread.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Woo! Dude, SMU looked terrible versus Nevada, but Nevada was playing inspired ball.
Yeah, yeah, it was definitely interesting. Um, Obviously, the biggest one, FSU,
Yeah.
beaten by Georgia Tech.
DJ Ungale gonna be flipping burgers next year instead of going to the draft. Anyways, let's start it off hot. 10 a.m. start Mountain Time, 9 a.m. your time. Clemson, Georgia.
Yeah,
Who do
this
you
is a
got
big one.
there?
This is a big one. I got Georgia, number one
Yeah,
team. It's Georgia. It's Georgia.
13 and a half points is a lot to lay for Georgia. Clemson, Cade Klubnik coming into that game. You got to roll with Carson Beck and Georgia and Kirby Smart. They're just so good. Give
Yeah.
me Georgia. Take the points. It's going to be a 21 to 24 point win. Georgia's going to play good defense. 31 to 7, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
31-14.
Yeah, something along the lines of that.
Okay, Penn State. This is the big noon Fox game of the day. Penn State going to West Virginia. This is going to be a trap game for Penn State, I feel like.
Give me Penn State, though. Give me Penn State.
Penn State's just, I mean, they're just too good. Drew Allard's pretty good. I like him. James Franklin. They play in way bigger environments than West Virginia. I think they cover. It's a rivalry game, though. We'll see.
Yeah, for sure.
Next game we got, I'm just looking at the ones I like. Ooh. Colorado State, Mountain West, hype, you could say, going to Texas. This isn't really a big game, but I
Give
mean,
me Texas.
give me Texas not to cover the 32-point spread.
Yeah.
Okay, this I don't know why College Game Day isn't going to this game. Akron at Ohio State, 1:30 on CBS. 50.5 point favorites.
I think they cover it too. I think
What? You're laying 50 and a half?
Ohio State's different. They're different. Absolutely different.
Man,
This is
there's
this
no
is
way
the best team
I
in the country.
cannot lay that points.
Yeah. I think
Breaking in a new QB too?
when it's all said and done, Ohio State is the best team in the country, in my opinion. They're the
Okay.
best team.
All right, let's go with TC. This is a Friday night game. TCU and Stanford. 9 point favorites is TCU.
I'm gonna go TCU.
I'm going to go TCU to cover. I think they're going to win that game big. Not
Yeah.
big, but more than 9. Oh, so we're going to get into, well, Boise State, Georgia Southern. Boise State trap game across the country. We've already previewed their season.
Boise
13.
State. We picked the dub.
Yeah, this game I could see going well for them, but 13 points is a lot to go across the country, but I still think they win by 17 points. I
Yeah.
think, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, this is an interesting game. Vanderbilt, Virginia Tech.
Yeah. Give me Virginia Tech. Obviously, two programs who are.
No, no, don't say this. Say it. Go on and say it.
I'm just gonna say two programs who are better at other sports. Let's just say that.
Let's just say Virginia Tech could win the ACC this year. I really believe in them. I think they could go 9-3, 10-2. I
I
really
mean,
do.
I was just saying, like, yeah, Vanderbilt. You know, it's a game this week. It is one of the games that is being played. But and no disrespect to either team, but Virginia Tech will come out with the win.
By more than 21 points, probably. Miami and Florida, have we done that yet?
No, we
This
have.
is a big game, and I have an upset pick here.
You do. Interesting.
Yes. Miami going to the Swamp. They don't play in big environments. Florida State's the biggest environment, Clemson, and they dodge one each year. 1:30 game, ABC. Give me Florida to win this game. Florida's not good by any means, but Billy Napier finds a way to win, one big game a year.
Yeah,
Their schedule's so hard. What do you got?
I'm gonna go Miami. I'm saying I'm sticking with Cam Ward being an NFL prospect for next year's draft. I think he shows it this week. And I think it will be close though. I'm gonna go Miami though.
Okay. I gotta find another couple good games here. Oh, Fresno State, the Co-Mountain West Conference champs, heading to Michigan. 21-point underdogs. That's a lot for me. Breaking in a new quarterback. I think they cover that, but I think they lose. What do you think?
Um, Fresno State, interesting team for sure.
Lost their coach. He quit
Yeah,
on them in the summer.
they're
He
gonna play
had
inspired
health
ball.
issues.
They're gonna play inspired ball in this game.
Okay.
I can see it.
You could see what? Them covering? I could see this game
Covering,
being close going into the fourth.
covering.
I don't think Alex Orji's going to have a good game.
Yeah,
On
covering. But at the end of the day, I think the talent will prevail.
Give me a lower scoring game, 27-16, 27-14. I mean, Fresno State is going to be 21-14. They played Oregon a couple years ago when Oregon was really good, like 2 years ago, and they almost beat Oregon. They lost by like 7. They play up in competition, so I
Yeah.
like Fresno State to cover that game. Okay, we got a couple more to go.
Yep.
Notre Dame traveling to Texas A&M.
Give me the Aggies here. Give me the
Ooh,
Aggies.
ooh.
It's a tough one. Gonna be a tough one, but I do think that home field. I think that a lot of people aren't really factoring in the effects that the home field advantage does have early in the year. I think a lot of teams can be out of rhythm. New coaches, new coordinators, new players. I mean, there's so many transfer portal moves. In this past off season that I think you're going to see some teams that are supposed to be really good stumble.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not that high on Notre Dame this year. I think they win this game. They find a way, but I really like what A&M's building there. It's hard to win at Texas A&M because their conference and who they play every year. I think this game is a 21-17. Come down to the wire. I'll probably be watching that game. That's the game I'll watch in that window. Transitioning a late night game, Wyoming traveling to Arizona State. This is going to be a good game.
Yeah,
Give me Wyoming. I think Wyoming wins this game.
yeah. Give me Wyoming too.
Good Mountain West team versus crappy Big 12 team. Give me the Cowboys.
There you go. Yeah,
Sunday.
I'm with you there. It's gonna be a win for Wyoming. They're gonna come in. You know, they gotta establish some things. And Arizona State, we don't really know. We don't really know.
Lost Jaden. Lost what's his face? The 4-star kid out of
Yeah, 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 yeah.
was
Yeah,
it Florida?
yeah. I know who you're talking about.
I was thinking Jaden Maeda, but that kid was at UNLV.
Yeah, yeah. He did commit to air. Yeah,
Rashada. Jaden Rashada, I think is his name.
yeah,
He's a bust, but he's suing Florida. I mean, he's like Florida State, blaming ESPN, suing everyone. Florida State blamed them not making the playoffs on Curb Herb Street, and they started suing everyone. So I thought that was kind of funny when they lost. Anyways,
yeah.
Sunday. This is going to be a game I'm going to watch during work. LSU versus USC
Yeah, big one.
in Vegas.
Big
In
one.
Vegas.
Give me LSU. Give me LSU.
Give me LSU too. You know what? I'm not really high on USC this year. It's one of those things where their defense has to prove it. Both this will be a high scoring game. Take the over. I'm not high on USC's defense. It's more of a you got to prove it first
Prove it.
with Lincoln Riley's in defense. LSU doesn't have a good defense either, but they have a really explosive offense. But I think both of them are placing their Heisman contending quarterbacks, top pick quarterbacks. I think LSU will find a way to, win this game. Miller Moss, this game will be close. He's a good quarterback, but give me LSU.
Yeah. Give me LSU too.
Monday night game, Boston College taking on Florida State.
Give me no, I'm kidding. Give me Florida State.
Florida State will win this game.
Bounce back.
Bounce back. Their season's not over. 12-team playoff. A year ago, their season would have been over after that loss.
Completely over. Yeah.
So we'll see. But week 1 is coming. I'm excited. What are games that you're gonna be able that you would want to watch this week
I
if
think
you have time?
I think the biggest one, I have a family event, so I will be trying to watch some games. I think the biggest one for me, like you said, LSU, USC, obviously want to see that one. Um, one that I'm really definitely like tuning into. I'm just gonna be kind of following maybe on like the ESPN app or or something is the Florida Miami game. I want to see how good Cam Ward is, truly.
Yeah, to piggyback on what you're saying, I have Saturday off of work. I designed it for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm the 10 a.m. started off Thursday. I'm putting on North Dakota State and Colorado. I think that's gonna be a really good game.
Yeah.
The Friday TCU Stanford, I'll watch that late at night when I'm going to bed. But Saturday morning, Clemson, Georgia, and then the 3:30 window, I'll watch Boise State versus Georgia Southern, but I'll also be watching Florida versus Miami, and then Notre Dame is going to play Texas A&M at the 5:30 window. I'll watch that, and then late at night, I think the Wyoming game is what
Yeah.
I'll probably watch.
Game too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll probably check in on the Oregon Idaho game because I want to see how dominant Oregon gets
Yeah.
if they run up the score. But
Yeah, for sure.
so we'll see for the week 2 picks. I'm gonna go back and watch and remember our predictions,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have a total. We're gonna by the end of the year, we're gonna see who has a win loss total. Is there a way we could do that? Like we could just
Yeah.
rewatch and we could
Yeah.
tally it.
Yeah, we will have the record above, like above our two names. Sorry, I'm pointing above my name, but above Carson's name over here on the screen when you see it. We're gonna do, I think going forward, we're gonna do like probably
10 games.
yeah,
10 games.
probably 6 to 10 games. We'll see, depending on what the week's like, and we'll have records above on each name. We'll see what games we do this week, but yeah, thank you guys for
This
watching.
week, I say we'll just watch the video and we'll go over every game we picked, and then we'll just write down the teams we picked, like from what we hear,
Yeah,
because we were not organized for this, and then we'll know who we picked. I think we made it clear who we picked, but we'll have it on for next week, and then next week maybe we just go through the ESPN app and do the pick'em games.
yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, and then just pick like the UW and Boise State game.
Yep,
Or should we make separate videos on those?
we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. You want to
Yep,
close it up?
we'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and college football season's back. It's that
It's
time of year.
back, baby. Let's go.